Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video, and thank you so much for watching.
I really wish I had known this earlier. You know, there's people who won't like you simply because you remind them of everything they're not.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Wait, what? There's people who won't like you. She is smart, this one. She wrote a book. I have no idea what book she wrote or how successful the book was, but thank God for autocorrect. Too bad she doesn't have one.
Hello, I'm sorry it's dark, but longer nights, it is what it is, right? I wanted to talk to you about a TikTok that I watched that's literally ruined my life. So, the other day, I was mindlessly scrolling, watching stuff that I wouldn't normally watch because I had nothing better to do with my life, which is just a standard day. But I came across this video about how we live in the Matrix and how this woman was talking about how she's convinced we all live in the Matrix. Now, each to their own. It's not my sort of thing. I personally don't buy into it. I've watched the Matrix, Kate. Neo's life looked like I would take the blue pill. I like the way my steak tastes. But she said something I've not been able to let go of ever since. And she basically said that you cannot explain the size of a bus. And I can't get it out of my brain. She said that the bus is not actually much wider than a normal car, but you walk into a bus, you've got an alleyway, 2 seats each side, and quite a lot of room. Whereas in a car, you've obviously got 1-2 seats, not much space in between, and not much space for anything else. Every time I've pulled up behind a bus ever since, I've not been able to stop measuring it against my car. Now, I drive around in a tiny Mini, and these buses are not much wider than my car, and I cannot wrap my brain around it. Do I believe we're in the Matrix? No. Are buses completely destroying my car journey because I can't stop thinking about them? Yeah. Yes, they are.
Yes, I know you're gonna ask yourself, how is that related to dating? Well, picture this. She's gonna come home with her new discovery and you're gonna think what? How do you say I love you babe and dumb in the same sentence? How do you say I love you babe but you should not be driving if you don't see a difference between your Mini and a bus? All you had to do was go online using your smartphone for something else than watching TikToks and find out the width of your car and compare that to the width of a bus. There it is right here. A bus is 2.5 meters wide while your Mini is 1.7. The sides of a bus are also thinner than the sides of your car. The doors of your car are wider and they're also shaped different and they take more space. Your video was 1 minute and 30 seconds long and my search took 30 seconds. Love you babe, but we need to break up.
Sometimes nice guys don't finish last. Sometimes they finish first. And you don't finish at all. So my advice is go for the bad boys. Because at least if they'll play you, you'll still be finishing first.
Yeah, and so far in your case, it's not a question of if they'll play you. You got played every time. But if you did finish first every time, I guess I'm gonna change my mind about the bad boys. All this time watching you cry over and over again that you got used in the toilets of a nightclub by the bad boys, I was wrong for thinking that you got played. Maybe you had something in your eyes.
I refuse to settle. And when people sometimes say, like, do you think your expectations are too high? No. You know why? Because I exist. And there's not a chance that I am 1 in 8 billion. I'm not. I'm self-disciplined. I'm goal-oriented. I work hard. And I keep myself healthy and fit and a million other things. You're telling me that there's not a male version, my male counterpart out there? There has to be. I just refuse to believe that I have to settle for mediocrity. It's a no for me, dog.
Okay, dog, fair enough. You're definitely not 1 in 8 billion. More like dime a dozen, but whatever. The problem I see is nothing you said is appealing to a man. It's pretty much normal, and you can pretty much find that in maybe 4 billion others. Maybe your counterpart exists, maybe he's out there. But the question is, does that man that you want you? You know, cause so far they didn't. What if the man you want has to settle for you?
I see what the problem is here. I'm talking in English and you're listening in dumb.
Okay, grandma, calm down. And yeah, I know. How can you say that to a lady? Well, I open my mouth and words come out. So there it is. You look like you're about my age or maybe older. So maybe, just maybe, your English is not that good. And you should have learned to speak his language. Ugly man messaging you to ask you out. I know this is hard to hear, but you've been a catch maybe 20 years ago. Now, if I were you, I would still be happy I get text messages.
Don't get me wrong, I love wedding season as much as the next person. However, I feel equally both parts, like, so much happiness for these people, but like, I also feel equally depressed because I just want to be happily married. Like, I wanted to be happily married and in love right now, and I'm not that. So, yeah.
Okay, and it's not your looks that is keeping you single. I know that, you know that. So if it's not your looks, it's up to you to discover what are the reasons that are keeping you single. It's really not that hard for someone like you to find a good man. But obviously, it's harder and harder for someone like you to keep a good man. And that's where you need to work on. You need to work on yourself first. Be the type that a man will want to be around. Find out what that man wants. And in most cases, is loyalty and peace. Be that, and you'll be married in less than a year. It's really not that difficult.
If he breaks your heart, don't go for his best friend. Don't even go for his idol. Go for his brother. I did this, and I showed up to family dinner with his brother as my date. Yeah, I'll see you at Christmas.
And these are the times when I most wished I had a brother. Just picture the bond you develop with your brother over something like this. You just sit around sharing a beer, sharing stories about who used to get better head from her. Yeah, I wish I had a brother. But that's fine. I don't have a brother, but you can go for my best friend. Let me mansplain this for a second, the part you don't understand. We're only territorial with what we want to be ours. You belong to the streets, we're gonna leave you to the street. And if we don't want you to be ours, the only reason we're taking you home is so we can introduce you to our brothers. So yeah, we won't be seeing you at Christmas.
Ooh. So, if I'm on your FYP with no hashtags or sounds, that must mean redheads are definitely your favorite.
Definitely not. It's actually blonde hair for me. The reason I see you all the time is because I'm on that side of the TikTok. The $4.99 a month side of TikTok. Which I don't even think it's a side of TikTok anymore. It's probably all over TikTok.
I don't know about anyone else, but I'm so tired of coming onto TikTok and seeing like how to get a man obsessed with you in 5 easy steps. Or like, hey, I'm a dating coach and I'm going to show you how to get him to text you back when he's ghosted you, or I don't know, whatever they say. Like, I just can't. I swear to God, that's all that's flooding TikTok at the moment. Like, I get it. Our dating culture is, us single people know this. We know this, but I mean, like, why would you want to manipulate someone into being obsessed with you? Or like, what? Oh my God. Like, also, like, if he wanted to text you, he would text you as well. So like, and then I'm gonna have people be like, well, don't want to TikTok then, look around. Like, all right, Karen, I'm just saying my piece like everybody else.
Well, there you go, Karen. Now you know the answer. Everyone's saying their piece on TikTok. That's why TikTok is that bad. Everyone's giving dating advices when they're single, when they have no idea what they're talking about. How to make him obsessed with you. Well, you're not gonna make him, but you can find him in a mental institution in the stalker section. And then you have all the others. Play hot and cold, play games, try to manipulate him. None of those are working, but a lot of you are taking those for granted. You're listening to some dating coach that you can find on TikTok. They have no credentials, but you're still listening to them. They're just making content like you are. Would you go to your own videos to take dating advices? I'm guessing no. So why are you going to their videos to take advices from them?
They are cute and they seem harmless, but they are loud and insanely expensive to keep and absolutely untrainable. The other one is a kangaroo. I don't know too much about kangaroos.
Alright, and that's gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you in the next one.